The tipping point for me becoming an artist was the first time that someone negatively spoke about me in high school. I had put a song out on SoundCloud. It was a voice memo. It was super quick. And like the most popular kid in school runs around. He's like, yo, this shit sucks. He like took videos of himself saying, yo, this song is ass. And to me, I was like, damn, like my feelings are hurt. I could fight him. I was like, nah, I could just continue making songs and just see where that takes me. I kept making songs. Like after the moment that he said it sucked, I wrote 3 songs in a day. Like I just kept writing. And then seeing all the responses in high school of people being like, yo, this shit's dope. I was like, hey, my shit's dope. Like I'm gonna keep going. And then eventually I wrote songs like Location. That shit's way bigger than I thought it would be. My tipping point was kind of someone telling me that I couldn't become a singer. And I was like, no, fuck you, I'm gonna become a singer to show you that I can become a singer. And it was so funny because he got kicked out of a music festival. So I had showed up to this festival, this local festival in like El Paso. It's called Neon Desert. I had hella tickets on me. I had so many. I was giving them out to girls. I'm like, yo, Merry Christmas, blah, blah, throwing tickets left to right and shit. And I'm about to walk into the music festival. I see this kid get kicked out. It's the same kid who told me that my song sucks. He's like crying to my friend, like, oh, I got kicked out. I can't get back in. I'm like, have fun. Enjoy yourself. He had got kicked out of the music festival because like their wrist bracelets and his flew off. His flew off of his hand. And then they found him, they saw his wrist, they were like, yo, you don't have the ticket, you gotta get out. So they threw his ass out. It was kind of funny to me because I'm just like, those people that you talk down on, like you never know what they're gonna be as an individual. They could be the people who give you jobs, but you won't know that. So it's kind of like, respect your surroundings, respect people who are around you. If you don't have anything nice to say, it's just like, why speak that out loud? Why speak that into existence? That's just gonna bite you in the ass, and it bit him in the ass, but he got a free ticket, so I guess it's whatever now. I've seen him since. One time, I had pulled up to this party and people had needed rides. One of the people was my friend, but then he's like, yo, can you take so-and-so too? That so-and-so was the same guy. So I'm pulling up, I got my new car, just cashed out. I'm like riding around, the tops dropped and everything. I'm like, yeah, I could take him. Let him sit in the back of the car, rode around. He's like, yo, this is so nice. I'm like, yeah, I know. I know it's nice. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he feels a little bad about that moment, but I guess that's just a lesson to him. Hopefully he doesn't try to bully people the way that he tried to bully me. After everything happened, after everything popped off for me, the first thing I did, I was like, because I lived in Germany for 6 years. In Germany, all you see are BMWs, Mercedes-Benz. So I was like, like, I want a BMW. I walked in, they're like, how old are you? I'm like, hey, you don't gotta worry about that. I just want a car. And then I saw like the drop top 4 Series BMW. I was like, yo, like this is so crazy to just think that a year before then I didn't even know I would be able to make enough income to afford that. And so it was very humbling. I'm like, shit, like this is real life. Like I'm really buying my own car at 18. So when I went in to get the BMW, my plans were M4. And the moment that I walked in, they were like, we ran out of M4s. The next M4 that's gonna be out is like in a week. I'm like, nah, I need a car now. And so I just like walked outside. I'm like, all right, that one. And I just got the car. It was very spontaneous. Usually a lot of shit I do is very spontaneous. The moment that I saw the car, I'm like, yo, if I saw that car and I fuck with it, then it must be for me. So I just got it. I wanted to do something too. I wanted to put rims on it, but I feel like I'm gonna get a different car and trick the fuck out of that one. Yeah, hopefully. It's still dope though. When I drop the top, that shit feels pretty cool. In LA, I don't know if I drove that shit in Chicago, it'd probably be a different deal. I think like next, I just saw that like the new, it's like a Challenger Demon, something like that. 2018 Dodge Challenger Demon. I think that might be a cop. That shit looks kind of fire. So hopefully it looks fire. They didn't say how it looks like, but like the video that I saw, I was like, yo, this shit's dope. I'm like a car guy. I don't really know how I feel about trucks. Trucks are too big for me. I'm kind of scrawny. I don't feel like I would look good riding around in a truck. When I get a crib, it's gonna be in El Paso because that shit's cheap. Cheap. No one lives in El Paso.
My situations I go through and making them into songs so people can, you know, I want to listen to Caleb Rihanna because I'm feeling like this and I know that this song will make me feel better.
Maurice told me, he was like, you know what, man? His voice was really soft at that point. It was like, I've been watching you for years. You know, we want you to write a little something for us. So that was a dream come true.
The thing about what's dope about Kendrick is that he speaks to everybody. You know, he speaks to the gangsters, he speaks to the backpackers, he speaks to the people in the club. He's speaking to everybody, and it's casually positive. It's just not obviously positive, a lot of it, but it's all positive.
A lot of people are like, you're a female traveling alone, weren't you scared? And I'm like, I was, but once you do it, it was the most scary but amazing and freeing thing I ever did.